Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. Canna makes the grab. One up, one down. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Boog, Tatis is so athletic. He probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Going to count 1-2. Line drive, and that's down, a base hit.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now Manny Ramirez. That one found hard the other way. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Blanco gets there, he's under it, squeezes it, and there's two away. And the batter now, Ken Griffey Jr. And foul ball.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
To the right side. Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and to the plate for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco. Swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike three. Michael Garcia, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next offering is in for a strike. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. In for a strike. Good slider.
0-1's the count.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout when you get your chance.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Hunter Harvey.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 56.
Mark McGuire swings through it for strike one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Puts it away for the out. Here comes Max Muncy. Swings through that one.
That was straight queso right there.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. And it's off the wall. And that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picked.
One out. Runner at second. Jenkins now at the plate.
Number 53. Carlos
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Way back there. And he goes airborne to make the catch. Runner tags and goes to third.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Ripped, but it curls foul. Two outs. Foul ball there.
Finish him.
Now time called at the plate. And that's downstairs. 1-2 to count. And this is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Got him swinging. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. That pitch gets the corner. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball is outside. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And that is out of play. Fermin goes 5 feet 9 inches, 200 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Next offering is outside. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning.
Pitching for the Royals.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, John Schreiber.
John Schreiber.
De La Cruz stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one fouled off. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. And he hits a ground ball right side. Massey in plenty of time to first, and one away in the top of the third.
Now batter.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. One out, base is empty. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. The 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Tag, and they got him. 2 outs, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the
Ken Griffey Jr. digs in now. He's 0 for 1. And it's fouled away. Two outs. And it's 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-0.
Now pitching for
James MacArthur on a pitch out of the pen
Number
here.
66.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Now a chance for Mark McGwire. And that one sliced foul. 2 down, nobody on. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. They have to regroup here.
On the ground to short. Whips it to first. And that'll do it.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Trevor Hoffman.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now it's Kyle Isbell. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz. Royals down to their final out. Now the left fielder, Dairon Blanco.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it.
Well, we saw a lot of good.
The batter now, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Tatis gets out of the way. That's ball 1. There goes Ellie. Ball outside. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Swing and a foul out of play. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That's outside, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
First and second, no outs. Manny Ramirez getting ready to hit. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third. Ken Griffey Jr. will hit next.
Number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next offering way off the plate.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Swung on, belted. On the move, heading back. Banks off the wall. One runs in.
His confidence level is so high, really.
2 on, 1 out.
Number
and here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. Golden opportunity right here. Flips the corner. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That's ripped into the outfield. Reaches but can't haul it in. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here comes Max Muncy. Swinging a foul straight back. At the belt and fires. That one's in there. And it's 0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to second for 1. And that's 2. Here's the left fielder, Dairon Blanco.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Fly ball down the line. Jenkins sizing this one up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 2.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Bobby Witt Jr. stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Pitching for the Royals.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Angel Serpa.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ted Simmons, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. To third. Handles, throws to first. 1 out in the second. Walker Jenkins now at the plate. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there.
Ball 1, no strike.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab on the run. 2 away down. 2 down, base is empty. Travis Bazzana digs in now.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well,
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0. At the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. On the ground to the left. Slings to first. And that's the third.
Now pitching.
Back now with a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now, Vinny Pasquantino. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Scott, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. Freddie Fermin stands in now, looks at that one inside. Just missed.
2-0.
Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. To his knee, the throw, and they get the out.
Pitching for the Royals.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. James McArthur.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Wastes no time there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Next to hit, Manny Ramirez. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
The center fielder, number
and next will be the cleanup hitter, Ken
Griffey
Jr. Doubled his first time up. That one
Counts
way
1-0.
inside. Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Here comes Tatis around third. He'll score easily.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Stepping in, Mark McGuire. First and second here, no outs. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it. Runner tags and will move up to third.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He's safe.
Here's Max Muncy. He hit into a double play his first time up. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0. So digging in, Ted Simmons. Grounded out his first time up. That's to third. Garcia. There's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the
now pitching.
bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, John Franco.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2 is the count.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Foul ball. Franco ready to fire now. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Kyle Isbell in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground, and this should do it. On to first. Ball game. 5-0 the final in this one. Ready to go now. Now at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. That one not close. And we're underway here this afternoon. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, the right
now
fielder,
it's Fernando Tatis Jr. In there for strike one.
0-1.
Ellie on his way to second. Pitches low.
1-1.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Man at second.
2-2.
Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. Struck him out looking. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ramirez getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. Outside, and 1-1.
1-1.
And there's a ball.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Outside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Got
Time asked for now ahead of the 3-1 pitch. Up the middle. What a stop. Throws from his knees. It's there, and that's a great play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. That one off the mark. 1-0.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That ball's foul.
2 outs with a runner at third. Right through there for a strike. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Two outs. That one misses. Now 2-2. Stays alive. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. That missed by a lot, and it's a full count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Laser base hit, and they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now Mark McGuire. That's inside. And that's in for a strike. Junior leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one missed.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Set down on strike. Here's Nico Horner. That one in triple digits.
0-1.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. And it's 0-2. And a good eye there.
That's a ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
No, ball.
A little bit low. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. Pete Crow Armstrong at the plate now. That's ball 1.
1-0.
Swings through that.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-1.
Just missed. Outside corner. There's a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Kyle Tucker. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that keeps the inning alive. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
On the ground. And that's just foul. And down on strikes he goes. And he's
Now
welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Drew Pomeranz.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Max Muncy, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Late with the swing there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended,
1-1.
tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Kelly to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Digging in, Ted Simmons. Hit on the ground to the right side. Oh, he gloves it from his knees. The throw. Nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Walker Jenkins, the next to hit. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Pomeranz, 36 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010.
No, that's high.
And that one a little bit high. This to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Travis Bazzana in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Popped in the air. Left field. Hat makes the catch.
Now
back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Trevor Hoffman. Dansby Swanson swings through it for strike 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Ian Happ can't hold up, and that's a strike.
It's 0-1.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Just missed.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed.
No, that missed. That's
Man, he wanted that call.
1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Carson Kelly in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Ryan Brazier.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 54, Ryan Brazier.
De La Cruz takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Ball. 2-0.
On the ground, right side, Horner tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a breaking ball misses outside. Kicks and deals. They say they win. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And that misses. 2-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hat makes the grab for the second out. 2 down, bases empty. Next is the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Hap on his horse. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Not close with that one, and a count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Goes down looking.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Lucas Erceg.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now it's even up. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-2's the count.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Horner in the box now. Takes strike 1. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. McGuire takes it to the bag. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work. Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The Cubbies down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Slap the other way, foul. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the right
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. De La Cruz aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Fastball almost got him there. That's to third. Zips it to first. One out in the top of the first. Manny Ramirez will hit next. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
No ball. One
Strike one is so critical in an at-bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And the next pitch is way outside. Runner at second here, one gone. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Move to second.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Man on second, two down. That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
1-1.
Fought off foul. That misses.
That's the ball.
And the count is even, 2-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Next pitch is downstairs. Runner at second, two down.
Time out.
Full count pitch will have to wait. Time called at the plate. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. So now two on and two outs.
Now
pretty good spot on the outfield.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Ryan Brazier. First and second. Two outs. McGuire digs in now. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that's the third out. We go to the bottom of the first. Leading off, Nico Horner. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And it's caught for the out. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
0-1.
That one inside. And the count is 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
Ball.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. He goes down looking. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Fly ball to right. Tatis. He's there. He's got it. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Drew Pomeranz.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Fastball is outside. The other way, and there's one away. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. Tap foul at the plate. One out, base is empty. Outside low, and that's ball one. And that one is inside. And that one popped in the air, left field. Pat moving under it, calls it in, and there's two away. Now the left fielder, Walker Jenkins. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Jenkins goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds, usually in center field, but today starting in left.
1-1.
2 down, nobody on. And there's a ball.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
Nabs it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-2.
0-2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one out to right. One away. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. In there, and it's 0-1. This one in the air. Muncy puts it away for the out. Swanson digs in. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together for him. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
And that's fouled off. And that one fouled off.
Well, I guarantee you, after that last visit from the pitching coach.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
Pitching for the
Welcome
Cubs,
back, and here comes the closer, Tyson Miller.
Tyson.
Now it's going to be Travis Bazzana. And that is out of play. Late swing, foul to the left. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Liner caught at second. There's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's outside. Ball 1. On the ground at first. He takes it on his own. And that quickly 2 away. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Top of the third, no score. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. The throw won't get there in time, and he reaches safely. Runner first, 2 away. And now the DH, Manny Ramirez. And fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. That's out. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Trevor Hoffman. Carson Kelly in the box now. Takes strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. Now 1 away. Now it's Justin Turner. Swing and a foul out of play.
Hey! 0-2.
That misses.
Ball.
And that is ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball, shallow right field. And there are 2 outs. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Ball 1 there. 2 outs, base is empty.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
Swings and misses. It's
Pitching for the Cubs.
welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Porter Hodge.
Porter Hodge.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Entering is the pinch runner, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Ground ball right side. Dives and keeps it on the infield. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Oh, you can tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And here is Mark McGuire. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. A 3-run dinger. And they take the lead. It's 3-0. Here's Muncy to hit. He's 0 for 1. That misses the zone. And that's ball 1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame here in extra innings. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's outside, and it's 2-2.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs. Ryan Presley. He's into the game. The base is empty. And first offering is fouled off. That one's upstairs. Ball 1. And there's a foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So up next, Walker Jenkins. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that's in there for strike 1. In the air, left field, down the line. Happ on his horse. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Now he steps out as time is granted. 2 down, nobody on. And here in extra innings. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one drilled left field, back there. And that one is off the wall. And in there with a double off the wall.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And here is Travis Bazzana. Lined into right. Drops into the glove. And that is that.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Tanner Scott. He has a great slider with tons of movement. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 away. Tucker swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. On the ground to third. Gets it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. So they're down to their final out. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. Hits the corner at 98 for a strike. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. The Cubs down to their final strike. Got him. And that is the ball game. The shutout. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And a foul ball. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. The shortstop takes the ball. And downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Back to the mound. He's got it. To first. One up, one down. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch misses. Outside. Eric Getty measures 6 feet 2 inches, 25 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Fouled off left side. 1 out, base is empty. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. And a swing and a miss. 2 out. And next is the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. And a foul ball. Just outside. Missed.
That's the ball.
Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. On the money. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Outside with a breaking ball. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Jake Myers, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. McGuire makes the play. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. And that is out of play. 2 out, space is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Second inning set to go. And now Ken Griffey Jr. Eric Getty back to work. That one not close. And it's 1-0. And misses inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
In for a strike. 2-1 now.
2-1.
Up the middle, Pena on the run, throw to first, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. Mark McGuire in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And that's outside. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
2-1.
That one finds the zone. It's 2-2. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And now it's Max Muncy. And that one finds its way through. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still one away. And now the catcher comes up to him, Ted Simmons. And that one fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
In the air, right side. McCormick under it. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. And a curve drops in for a strike.
Oh, you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzano. In the air, out towards right center. And that's the third out. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Just missed. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Christian Walker in the box now, takes strike one. That one to first. Feeds to second, out there. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. And now here is Isaac Paredes.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
And that misses. And the count is 3-1. And the tying run is on base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Vic Caratini at the plate. Move to first. DeZenzo dives back in safely.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
DeZenzo off of first with 2 away. And another ball. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. Brendan Rodgers comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman. Well, 1-run game. Stepping in as the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 1 so far. Swings and misses. Strike one.
Now this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one is inside ball one. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That misses.
2-2.
And a count now even up. Up the middle. Rogers throws to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's going back. Back some more. And it hits the fence. And he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And that'll do it.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Trevor Hoffman.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Yainer Diaz in the box now, takes strike one. Now this is in the air down the line. Tatis really on his horse for it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. And ball one.
That's down.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close
2-2.
as it gets.
A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Now, Chas McCormick. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one down the line. Muncy. And that is the ball game. The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton. All right, ready to go here. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a ball line to center. And no one can get there. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That one finds the corner, 0-1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So you got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit. Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Time called.
Count is full.
That's a really good take.
De La Cruz stands at second with no outs. High fly ball out towards left field. Carrying well. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the DH, Manny Ramirez. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. The run scores from third. Turner to first. Got the out. Ken Griffey Jr. getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Steele, 29 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. In the air, right field. Tucker should have it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Johnny Cueto. What do you have on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Got him! One gone, bottom half of the first. And the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Gets it to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Ball.
Check swing, no appeal. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. And Tucker is retired.
Pitching for the
Welcome back,
Chicago
and we've got a
Cubs,
new arm on the mound to start the
number
second.
54.
Ryan Brazier.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a foul straight back. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
No ball.
Time
2
call.
strikes. That's a ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Crow Armstrong ranges back. Boom goes the dynamite. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And
That's
another
ball. Outside.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Now that's smacked to right center. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, 1 away. At the plate, Ted Simmons.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Tucker makes the grab. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Time call now. And the right-hander deals. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that certainly feels
Now
good when you
pitching
can
for the
win
Cubs,
So digging in,
Number
Travis
43.
Pisana.
Luke Little.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Rudder takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Swings through it, and that's bottom of the second. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Oh, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And now one away. Michael Busch stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
And that
One ball,
skips
2
in the
strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here comes Dansby Swanson. There's the strike. Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Cueto throws over, and he's back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Ian Happ in the box now. No balls and a strike. Outside corner, got him looking.
Pitching for the Cubs.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Porter Hodge.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well struck right field. This one's got a chance. Just missed it.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. That one hit to right. Tucker really on his horse for it. Grabs it on the run. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Manny Ramirez, the next to hit. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, and they go down.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Trevor Hoffman.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Justin Turner, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. 1 out, base is empty, and that drops in for a strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Cubbies with only 1 out left. Corner stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that misses. Ball 2. Strike 1.
2-1.
Hoffman is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. 2-0. just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Framber Valdez.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Swing and a miss as he was late. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And that's down and away.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Count is full.
Kicks and fires. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. On the ground to the left, Paredes on the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Fernando Tatis Jr. stands in now and watches strike one. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. The relay, he's in there.
All over that one right there. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo. That thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Fires to first in time. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ken Griffey Jr. digs in now. Liner, and this could be trouble. Here comes Tatis around third. He scores, and they have the lead.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Ground ball, Walker. He'll do it himself. They limit the damage here. Back here at Dyken Park. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. And he grounds one to the right side. Bazzana in plenty of time to first. One up, one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Jake Myers. And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one. Alvarez hitting third in the lineup, and he was born in Cuba. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
2 outs. Strike 3, got him with the sweeper.
Pitching for the Astros.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Brian King.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Max Muncy, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. That one ripped. Going back. Up against the wall and brings it in. Ted Simmons now at the plate. That one missed. That one pushed foul. One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. In the air out to center. Myers makes his way towards it. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And there are two down. Two down, base is empty. Next to hit, Pete Crow Armstrong. That misses the zone. 1-0.
That's a good pitch there.
1-0.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. Just swing at it. He had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2-2.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a bait. There's a swing and a miss.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Christian Walker goes after that one for strike 1.
0-1.
And it's even up. 1 out, base is empty.
1-1.
On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond, and a couple of quick outs. Isaac Paredes will hit next.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
1-1.
Line drive. Fires across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound.
Now
Caleb
pitching for
Ort.
the Astros, number 63, Caleb Ort.
De La Cruz avoids the first pitch for ball 1.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
The shortstop takes the ball.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on. See if you can get a stolen base. Maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Ball.
That one missed. Now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add on. It's 2-0. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man at first, and now it's going to be Manny Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. That one the other way. The throw to second to Walker, and that's 2.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Junior at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Missed with a changeup, and 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Trevor Hoffman.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Yainer Diaz in the box now. No balls and a strike.
One strike.
This one in the air, right field. Tatis flashes the leather on the running catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Late with the swing there. Hoffman is just one strike away.
Ball.
Just missing there. The count now 2-2. And there's a
Full
ball.
count.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run and the on-deck circle. He's
swinging a ground ball and foul ball. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it. 2-0. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way. Stepping in, Ellie De La Cruz. Up and in, and we're underway. Next pitch misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes. And that one hammered. And a foul ball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one ripped, and it's into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw, not in time. He's safe.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Tatis waits. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. He jacks that one out to left. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And next is the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. Lifted in the air out to left. Benintendi hauls it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after.
Tyler Gilbert will take over here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Mark McGwire. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Gilbert, 31 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick. back in 2015. Next offering is downstairs. That one missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Pulls that one foul. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Back here on the south side. Now at the plate, Brooks Baldwin. That
ball
just
one.
Misses. And that is
Counts
ball
1-0.
one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. And now Michael A. Taylor. Fouled off. He was late. Late swing, fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 out. Lenny Sosa in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's
1
in the
ball,
dirt.
2 strikes.
And that one is downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To third, Muncy. And the White Sox go quietly. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Penn Murphy.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Grounds one to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Towards first, boots it, still finds a way to get off a throw, and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay. First and second, no outs. Bazzana getting ready to hit. That one ripped right center field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run across. Another comes in to score, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
And first offering is fouled off. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play. So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save. And a swing and a miss. Bazzana at third for Armstrong. At second with nobody out. On the ground out to short. Zips it across. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Taylor pulls it down. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third. So a man aboard. Manny Ramirez digs in now. Fly to left his first time. Ball one there. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Two outs. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And a base hit knocks in a run. And he boots it. Still able to fire over. And he'll pull into second safely.
Comes through with the RBI. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
And the batter now, Ken Griffey Jr. 0-1. That one almost got him.
One strike.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And a foul ball. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two outs and one in scoring position. That one missing inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Now pitching.
Back now, and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Tanner Scott.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Andrew Benintendi steps up off the mark there. And that's ball one. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. And a ball evens the count.
2-2 to count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Mike Tauchman. Right side. Bazzana throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, number 61.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And here's the first baseman, Mark McGuire. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
You know, this group of hitters really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position. I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Muncy, the next to hit, takes outside. On the ground right side, 4, 6.
He's out.
3. And they turn the double play. Ted Simmons, the next to hit.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute it. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Trevor Hoffman.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Edgar Caro, batting with one down, takes a strike. Got him swinging. White Sox down to their final out. Josh Rojas stands in now and watches strike one. This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. 6-0. All right, ready to get underway. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. The ball absolutely jumped off the bat on that swing. Kind of made my eyes light up, and the data we're getting doesn't disappoint in the slightest. 116 miles per hour exit velocity. Tell you what, that will do the job.
Runner. Ellie on the move. Pitching for a strike. Saved. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Not even
2-1.
close there. And it's 2-1. Time call.
Timeout.
The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. De La Cruz leads off second with nobody out. And that one is inside. Got him looking. And that's the first out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next is the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. That one's in there. That's strike one. And ball one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it drops in. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Kelly right there to make the grab, and there's two away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it, just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now a chance for Mark McGwire. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a three-run game in the blink of an eye. Two outs. There's the strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
It's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
And a pitch. And he couldn't hold back. Back here at the friendly confines. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz slings it across, and they get Nico Horner one away. Pete Crow Armstrong in the box now. Takes strike one. And that one fouled off. In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Good eye right there. One out, base is empty. Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one. Kyle Tucker in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball.
That's down and in.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
We got a full count.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out.
Pitching for the Cubs.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Drew Pomeranz.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
That one fouled off. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That just misses, and the count is 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. And a breaking ball misses outside. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Bang! A towering shot to center. It's 2-0. And here is Ted Simmons. That's ripped. Base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Tucker brings it in, and there's one down.
Now
new pitcher now, Caleb Thielbar.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Headed towards the corner. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
Now pitching, Tanner.
That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. 0-2 now. Right side, Tatis. And there's one down. So up next, Michael Busch. And a swing and a miss.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Dansby Swanson, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That one.
Pitching for the Cubs.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Porter Hodge. Singled and scored his first time. Fastball for a strike. Strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Kelly tosses to first, and a quick out number 1. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Late on that fastball.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Manny Ramirez. Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. A gigantic blast. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. So 2 away with nobody on. And here is Ken Griffey Jr. Swinging a foul straight back. 0-1 down. Swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Now one
ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Trevor Hoffman.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Oh, look at the stop. Now a jump throw, and it beats him. What a play. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. That one catches the zone, and that's strike one. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the...
McGuire to Elliott, second for one. Can't hang on. One out left for the Cubs. So here's Horner now. That one finds the corner. Strike one.
No balls. One strike.
They're down to their final strike. One strike away. That misses.
Ball.
1-2 the count.
1-2.
On the ground to first. And it goes just foul. Turner off of first with two away. Got him, and that's the ball game. The shutout. Just about set to go. And on the hill, Owen White.
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. And that's a leadoff double. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. First pitch misses.
1-0.
In the air, left field. It's going to fall for a hit. The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out. And now the DH, Manny Ramirez. That's to third. And that's a fair ball. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. In there safely.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just found a way to slap.
New arm out of the bullpen, Tyler Gilbert.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now Ken Griffey Jr. And the 1-0. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Squeezes it. Both runners tagging. Tatis comes in to score. He is safe. And now the first baseman, Mark McGuire. He was late there. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
And misses inside. Next pitch is outside. Into center. Topman on the move. Reaches, but can't make the grab. Throws to second, and he's out easily. Muncy digs in. Muncy hits one in the air. Taylor moving under this one. Brings it in for the third out. Bottom of the first. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brooks Baldwin. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. And a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. And that is downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. That one found hard the other way. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
The pitch. In the dirt, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one. On the ground to third. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Pitching for the White Sox.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Penn Murphy.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And it's fouled away. Smoked on the ground to second. In time to Vaughn. 1 up, 1 down. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. And first offering is fouled off. And a base hit right there.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Travis Bazzana in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Runner on the goal. Next offering is fouled back. Crow Armstrong stands at first with 1 out. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw save. That's a stolen base. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Runner from second scores as they add on. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got an RBI triple.
Well done. Drives in the run. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside. Saw it deep into the zone and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
De La Cruz in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. One down.
Number
and the batter
46.
will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Wilson.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1
Man at first, one away. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Got him. And they get Ellie trying to steal. Next pitch is outside. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. That's out to center field. Taylor makes the grab on the run.
Now pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Tanner Scott.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Andrew Benintendi stands in now and watches strike 1. Step off, throw to first. Robert dives back in. Runner at first with no outs here. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Mike Tauchman. Step off, throw to first. Robert dives back in. Tatis really on his horse for it, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The runner at first with 2 gone. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, number 61.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
High in the air, out to right. Tauchman hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. And now here is Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Foul ball. Ground ball to the right side. On to first.
He's out.
That's it out. Mark McGuire now at the plate.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Strike 1.
0-1.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Cut on and missed.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, John Franco.
And Boog, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
And that one missing low. This to third. Over to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. And a foul ball. Swings through that.
0-2.
That missed by a lot. Going to count 1 and 2. Swings through it. And first offering is fouled off. Hit to right, and that should do it. That's the ball game. 5-0. Okay, all set to go. Now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz. Fought off foul.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The wide to kick the pitch. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Hang on.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Right side, hard hit. Slings to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Tatis goes 6 feet 3 inches, 215 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
1 ball, 1
This
strike.
guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
1 out, base is empty. Pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. Time asked for now ahead of the 3-1 pitch. Tatis waits. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Manny Ramirez getting ready to hit. Outside. Ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Now it's the shortstop, Brooks Baldwin. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a swing and a miss. And 1 out now. Michael A. Taylor, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here is Sosa to the plate. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Back at right field. Top of the second. And now the center field. Ball 1. On the ground, right side. Vaughn takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Mark McGuire digs in now. Just missed.
That pitch is out.
And that's their first base runner of the game. Here comes Max Muncy. Down the line, and it's foul. And that is out of play. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Man at first, one away. Nice grab. There's one. What a double play that was. We head to the bottom of the second. Digging in, Luis Robert Jr. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. That's a little bit low.
1-1.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Andrew Benintendi in the box now. Takes strike 1. Second inning here. No score. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Here's Mike Tauchman. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the second time today.
Now pitching for the White Sox.
Back now and on the mound,
Number
the closer,
36.
Steven Wilson.
Steven Wilson.
And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And there's a ball. Pitch misses there. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Now one miss.
3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. And the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that one ripped to left. And foul ball. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. That one not close.
2 strikes.
And a count 1-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Strikes.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Carroll gathers, goes to first, out. 2 away now after the drop 3rd strike. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Just missed. And there's a foul ball. In the air on the infield. Gone. Makes the catch, inning over. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Trevor Hoffman. Andrew Vaughn up to bat next, lays off for a ball. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. And a count 1-2. The other way, makes the catch for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
There's a swing and a drive. That's bad. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Pitching for the White
Welcome
Sox.
back, and now on the mound to start
Number
the fourth,
71.
Cam Boozer.
Cam Boozer.
Hard hit to third. Tosses across the first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. This one lifted in the air, left field. Benintendi is there. And there's two down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now, Manny Ramirez grounded out his first time. Ouch.
That ball got him. First
That's a
base.
scary one when it's riding up above the letters. Looked to me like he just tried to overthrow the fastball a little bit.
Junior in the box now. Takes strike one.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That's a
Ball
ball.
that's
Tried to
outside.
attack with the sweeper. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with two strikes.
Smoked on the ground a second. They get the force.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Lucas Erceg.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Stays alive. Man at second. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air, right field. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Across is the winning run, and the White Sox 1-0. Ready to go now. And now Ellie De La Cruz. And that's through there for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Not close with that one.
Strikes.
And the count is 2-2. 1 down. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Late swing fouled off. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Now fly ball to right center. Tachman on the move to the
swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Hit in the air, center field. Benintendi ranging after it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom of the first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Brooks Baldwin. To third, Muncy. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Bunting for a hit. And he barehands it. The throw, and that's a great play for the